It's time to take a ride on the nightmare merry-go-round. You'll be dead arrival from the lights of the killer clowns from outer space. Sorry. This film is just so much fun to me. I mean, it's 1988, I believe. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Right off the bat, I know there's talks of a sequel. I'm not sure about that, so we'll wait and see. Just not sure. But this one I really enjoy. It's a film that, with a $2 million budget, they got a lot out of it. A lot. And the Chiodo Brothers, who they wrote and directed this, did the effects, did a lot of stuff. They're the guys who helped make Critters. Well, they made the creatures in Critters. But this is the only film they wrote and directed the film, and that's too bad. I wish these guys had directed more stuff, because this is a really a gem of a movie. Just the amount of imagination in this film really, I think, really speaks for itself. I mean, the plot is basically takes place one night in a small town where this thing lands from the sky, and a couple, guy played by Grant Cramer and the girl played by Suzanne Snyder, they go up and it's a circus tent, and they go in, they find out it's a spaceship, and there's killer clowns from outer space. And the other main characters is you have a cop played by John Allen Nelson, who used to like the girl, so you have a little bit of love triangle, but not too much. And basically, I'm trying to stop these guys. That's really all the plot you need to know. What makes this movie very fun is I like the designs of the clowns. Some people make fun of them, but I thought the designs of the clowns was actually pretty good. And practical effects, you know, 90 years of CGI, which is great, is appreciated. Uh, the imagination in this film, for instance, they get chased around by, you know, the clowns shoot popcorn guns. They have this dog. I mean, they have like a balloon that they make into a dog, and it comes alive and tries to sniff out the couple, track them down. Um, they'll take this popcorn, put it in places, and then they actually turn the creatures. Like they have kind of a clown face, but then they have like a long tendril neck. And uh, the main thing that they do is they have these guns and they shoot people, but it turns them into, it cocoons them in these cotton candy cocoons. And the reason being is that it liquefies them. So which is like, wow, that's kind of hardcore. But just the amount of stuff in this movie just insane to me with such a small budget. This is why, like, I look at films today, I'm like, how come they don't have the imagination or the fun of movies like this? Can't tell me budget. This didn't have a big budget either. Can't tell me that. Um, One of the things, like, of just all the countless stuff that happens to this, for instance, um, these biker guys pick on this smaller clown, and he's like, what are you gonna do, knock my black off? And the clown has boxing gloves and actually knocks the guy's head off. They did away with a lot of PG-13. I keep forgetting this is PG-13, but yeah, they did away with a lot for PG-13. Um, One clown is like doing like shadows on the wall, like hands like of a bunny and of an elephant, and then like a T-Rex, and it swallows a bunch of people. Uh, they do like they have John Vernon, you know, the Go Fucking Iceberg from Savage Streets and stuff. Uh, he's there as an asshole cop, and he says stuff like, they won't make a dummy out of me. And lo and behold, later on, when John Vernon's demise is, the clown actually uses him like a dummy, like a ventriloquist. And then the gory part is that pulls his hand out of the guy's back, and there's blood all over the clown's hand, and you hear this like, holy shit. Uh, it's just a lot of imaginative stuff that they do with the special effects, the humor. Like I downed Mars Attacks. I'm just not a fan of Mars Attacks. This film to me is like, if you did something with Mars Attacks the right way, it's this movie. That's what it makes me think of. Like, if Mars Attacks was done right, it would have been like this movie. This really quirky. I think this is actually funny. entertaining. I will say a problem is the acting is not that great. I'll say right now, the acting is not that great. I, I didn't mind the guy who played the cop, John Allen Nelson. I didn't mind him, but the acting is not the best. It isn't. Um, but you have a lot of creative stuff. Like, for instance, you have a clown who's driving, but yet and no car. Like, his car's like invisible, whatever. But he's driving. He knocks someone else's car off the road. You have certain scenes that are really creepy. Like the whole idea of, these people being liquefied, turned to jelly in these cocoons. Like when the cop goes into the police station and finds these cocoons, finds a cocoon in a jail cell, and he looks at it, and then an arm pops out, and there's a cocoon above, and you just see this bloody arm hanging from the cotton candy cocoon. I'm like, that's creepy, actually. That's really creepy. So that's pretty well done. Also, like, there's a scene where a clown is trying to get a little girl out to see it, and he has like a big fucking mallet behind it. And the way the music's played, John Massari did a great job with the music. Very creepy scenes. So you have certain scenes that are actually really creepy, and then you have scenes that are just insanity, pure insanity, and really that's sad. The guy who did the score, like, he didn't go on to do much. I mean, Snake Eater films, Kickboxer 5, The Cell 2. Wow, that's too bad. He did a good job with this. As well as I like the song from the Dickies, the title song, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Oh, another scene that creeps me out in a way is, it's funny but it's creepy, is like they come across a cop and the cop's like, what are you gonna do with those pies, boys? And they throw these pies on the guy, but it's like fucking acid pies. So like the guy's like a pile, like just a small pile of pie blood and acid, and the clown like puts a giant cherry right on top. It's kind of creepy. So I thought, wow, that's actually kind of creepy. That's kind of I like how this review says sneaky door. I agree with the sneaky door because I'm still surprised it's got a PG-13. Like, you have a moment where they're watching and they see the clowns have all these cotton candy cocoons, and a clown comes out with a crazy straw, sticks it in, and starts drinking blood. Because that's the point of the cotton candy cocoons. They pretty much liquefy people, turn them into jelly and stuff. You go, ooh, yeah, he's like, eh. This is. Or I like the fact that the way to kill him is to shoot him in the nose. I thought that was funny. I just, film's not that long. It's under 90 minutes. This does have some good features. It has a commentary. It has 5 featurettes, 2 deleted scenes, bloopers. So MGM knew that they were fans of this movie. I do like this poster too. If you can see that poster there, I do enjoy that one. Trying to think. It just, any problems? I mean, like I said, the acting is not the best. The acting is not the best. I was annoyed by these two characters who they have this ice cream truck, and they're the what the hell are they? The Terenzi brothers, ice cream truck drivers. I'm a little bit annoyed by them. I didn't really care about them. And again, the acting is not the best. I mean, the two leads, the guy and the girl leads, not the best actors. I gotta be honest. Um, I didn't hate them, but at the same time, they're not really that good of actors. But uh, I know it's weird. They're not really good actors, but I didn't hate them. I'm like, okay. I like the cop, John Allen Nelson, better. John Vernon, he's the asshole cop. Officer Mooney is the character's name. I think just the crazy amount of imagination put into this film, I think, is sorely missing from a lot of movies today. And it's very sad. The film didn't make jack shit. $234,000? I don't understand that. I don't understand that bullshit. $234,000? That's it? Who the hell released this? Trans World Entertainment. And why does this film only get a 5.8 on IMDb? Why is it not higher? I mean, like I said, the acting is not the best. It isn't, but just the imagination and it's fun and... Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? Now IMDb is telling me different stuff. Well, IMDb tells me that the opening weekend was 2.6 million. That it made 15... Okay, so... Fucking Wikipedia lied to my ass. I looked at Wikipedia, said the box office was $230,000, but look at IMDb. It says it made 15 million. Made $15 million. $2.6 million opening. 15 million. 20 million domestic, so 43 million worldwide. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it was a hit. $2 million budget, made 15 million. 15 million on $2 million budget is pretty good, and then 20 million overseas, so 43 million worldwide. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I don't understand then. Okay, if that's the case, why didn't the Chiodo Brothers do more? I mean, that's a question I would like to ask. Like, if this cost $2 million and it made 15 million, so it says there, unless IMDb is lying to me, which is IMDb is not the most trustworthy source. I know that, but if that's a pretty big hit, so I just wish the Chiodo Brothers had done more. I don't mean just more killer clowns. I just mean more movies to direct. Unless they directed something I have no idea about, but from what I understand, this is the only film they've directed, and that's a shame. I just really enjoyed the imagination. I enjoyed the stuff the clowns did, the special effects. When they're inside the ship, I like the matte paintings of certain parts. I like the uh, sort of funhouse quality inside the circus. I thought just a lot of imagination. I keep saying that, but that's why I keep saying it, because it really fits this. It's fun. It's it's PG-13, but they get away with a lot. It's hard to explain. Well, it's easy to explain, but I just keep repeating myself. It's fun. It's imaginative. It's funny. It's I that sneaky gore thing. I like that wordage, sneaky gore, and that is true. Just some of the stuff I explained is like, really? Wow, that's crazy. I thought it was done well. You know, I would like to have seen the acting of the leads be stronger acting leads. But you know, it still has a lot going for it than movies today. But very entertaining film. Really love this movie. Uh, just throwing pies at people and they're acid and fucking turning people into cotton candy. They're becoming jelly inside, and it is really insanity in this film I really enjoyed. So, Klowns From Outer Space I highly recommend. And I think it's actually got a couple creepy moments too, I felt. So I thought the Chiodo Bros did a great job with this, and it's a shame they didn't get to do more. That's basically my adjusted review. I really love the film. I wish Chiodo Bros had gotten more stuff to do. I don't understand why, if they decided not to or what. But either way, thanks for watching. Take care, and stay tuned for more reviews.